point of this challenge is to be out of my comfort zone. And if I was making stuff that I was happy with, that's a sign that I'm not out of my comfort zone. Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm so glad you're here. It is a Saturday today and I have been working this afternoon on a sheet in my sketchbook that is filled with stamps. Over the Christmas season, I made a sticker sheet as well as a card that used some like gouache painted stamps, and it ended up being really popular, and I also really loved it and it was really fun to make, so I thought I'll do some Valentine's ones. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. I actually, if all goes to plan, a video that's specifically a paint with me of this should be out in the world already, but we're working on this afternoon. I've got a couple other art projects to do in the next few days, so I thought it was a good time to get a vlog started. I have something coming up that I'm very excited about. Me along with some internet art pals are hosting an art challenge called February Frost, and it's 2 prompts every week for the month of February, so you can pick and choose whether you do both prompts together or you do one prompt that speaks to you more, but you have a whole week to do it, which I really love because challenges that are every single day have consistently just overwhelmed me. It's fun for a little bit and then I just feel guilty because I can't keep up with it. So I really like a more casual challenge and more time to work on stuff. I'm definitely, for the most part, a lot of the things I like to do take more than one day, and so you have to plan way ahead if you're going to try and do a challenge like that. Anyways, very excited for this one. The prompts are really cute, very nature-y focused. I really like that the challenge kind of has this whole feel of like embracing the beauty of winter but also kind of looking forward to spring. That's kind of my whole vibe these couple of months, the last hard couple months of winter. I'm really excited about that. This is what my prompt list looks like. I just finished it yesterday and I'm really proud of it. I think it turned out really cute. I love the idea of the moon being like the main feature of where I put the text of the prompts. You can find kind of all the main details of how to participate on Instagram, but it's also going to be kind of shared about on TikTok and Blue Sky as well. Morning. So today is Monday and I am about to sit down and I'm currently working on a project where I'm trying to do 20-minute landscapes. It's going to be a video. It may or may not have come up before this one, I'm not sure, but future me will tag it here. I'm going to do my 4th landscape in my series of 20 that I'm slowly working towards. And then I've got a bunch of video editing to do today. I also would really love to finish editing these into their final form, which will be a sticker sheet, maybe also a card. I'm not sure yet. So many things I'd like to do today. Hello, my friends. A happy sunny Friday to you. At least I hope it's Friday and sunny wherever you are. Today I am working on landscape number 8. I finished number 7 yesterday. This project is turning out to be harder than I thought it would be. I'm learning a lot though. It's hard in the sense that what I'm making I am not happy with. Like, I don't feel good at the end of it. I feel like I'm moving backwards. I feel like I'm just very critical of the pieces that I'm making. But I am like really consistently reminding myself that that's like the point of this challenge is to be out of my comfort zone. And if I was making stuff that I was happy with, that's a sign that I'm not out of my comfort zone. I've made 3 in a row that I finished and been like, I don't like that, but I've stopped and looked at them and made notes and learned from them. And that's what matters, and that's the whole point of this. officially hit the halfway point on my landscape challenge, and I've also realized that it's gonna take more than one video to like show the process of all of them. I think, at least the way I've edited it so far, it's gonna be way too long a video if I try and do all 20 of them together, so I think it's gonna be a two-parter, which is good news for me, trying to do weekly YouTube videos. That's 2 weeks worth of content taken care of, so that's good news. It's still been really tough. I have done some here and there that I'm happy with, but overall it's just been lots of growing pains, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. That's why I'm doing it. It's just really been challenging working on so much stuff that's been really outside of my comfort zone and really difficult. I just finished recording this month's Patreon podcast. It's a really cozy little space. I like to do Q&As and just talk about what I've been working on, what I've been learning, what I've been doing with my little business lately. And then I usually kind of pick something that's like more thematic or topical to cover. So like this month I talked about beating the January blues, which has been a very prevalent issue for me recently. It's been so like gloomy and sad, and I've just been feeling down a lot of the time. In exciting news, it is the fair market this week, so I offered a sale in my shop, and then fair matches what you're able to offer as a sale, so the customers get a more significant discount. And so I have so far gotten 4 wholesale orders. I put up 4 twice, which equals 8. 4 wholesale orders, which is really exciting for me. I don't get that many in 1 week very often, so I'm gonna start pulling and packing stuff for that. You can have a little peek at what it looks like to pack wholesale orders for my little stationery business.
It's gonna be a good day when I see you coming down the road. Oh, it's gonna be a good day on the highway of my bleeding soul.
this video I talked about the February Frost Art Challenge that I have coming up in February. I thought it would make it into this vlog. It did not, but I'm actually just about to start painting the first piece for that right now, so it's going to be in the next vlog, and I might do like process videos for those paintings depending on how things pan out. I also wanted to share a little bit about this piece that you saw me paint right before this. So this is going to be in my calendar for 2027. I've been wanting to do a calendar for years, and I just wasn't really sure how I wanted to go about it. And then I had this idea that this year I would do an illustration each month throughout 2026, and then at the end of the year I'll have my collection of 12 to put into a calendar. So they're all going to be kind of in this style, like a little, it's like a collection of a bunch of little mini illustrations that come together in almost this like folk art-ish kind of style is kind of the vision I have. It might evolve throughout the year, but I had a lot of fun painting this one. I really want this to be like a project that I do kind of with my patrons. So they voted on the color palette for this and they killed it. This, like, everyone who is commenting on this on social media is commenting on how good the color palette is. So I'm so grateful because I don't know if it's what I would have chose. So yeah, really cool. And it was a neat color palette for me to work with. And they also gave me suggestions for what to put in with it. Like, I kind of gave the vibe of what I'm going for and then they suggested more things. So if you'd like to be a part of my little community that's helping me create these pieces. I'm also planning on doing like maybe a giveaway for a calendar or even a couple of calendars, and for sure giving out discount codes for the calendar to my patrons at the end of the year. So if you want to be part of that, you can follow the link in the description to check all that stuff out. You can be a part of it whether you're a paid or not paid patron. There's different ways to be involved, and I would love to have you over there and have you be part of creating these pieces. Thanks for being here, my friends. Your attention means the world, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!